Welcome. Welcome to the live session from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I hope that everyone is here. We can begin our analysis. So let's see if everyone is here. Thank you for joining the live session. Let's go. Thank you for joining the live session. Well done. Welcome. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Thank you very much for joining the live session. So before I start the full analysis, trader, make sure that you give a thumbs up. And also don't hesitate to join the free Telegram channel. Press that notification bell after the subscription so that you are notified as soon as I post any videos. So I will be starting with as usual with the gold, and also we have euro dollar that we can look at trending nicely. Gbpusd also we see that nice looking trend. Dollar CAD also trending very nicely. Time to time we will be revisiting those pairs, but our focus mainly on gold, Gbpusd and euro dollar. These are the three instruments that I would like to keep eye today to see how they are doing. Starting with gold, and also you will be looking for other pairs as well. Starting with the monthly chart on gold, and from the monthly, it's just going back and forth above and below the monthly opening, which is a very important level here on gold. And with this important monthly opening and closing, we can see that on gold currently below the monthly support. And what do you think? Also, I want to post a poll in the channel. What do you think? What's your opinion on gold? So do you think that gold is gonna bounce or it's gonna drop further? So what's your opinion on gold? Let me post a poll. What's your opinion on gold? Number one is drop. Do you think that gold is gonna drop or bounce? What do you think? Gold is going to bounce? So I will appreciate if you cast a vote so that you know exactly where you are at, and let us know when you are here so I can start the full analysis to see how the market is doing. Thank you. Okay, so here what we can see, looking at monthly on gold, from the monthly, from this is a resistance line on the monthly. Why it is so important? Because if you look at here, you can see it's the monthly opening and close, and also there's a monthly opening and close, and it's a gap open. Now in this gap opening, we saw that initially the market has dropped, but there is a fair value gap. If you are not sure about the fair value gap, we can elaborate it. This is a long session. We will be covering this news. So guys and girls, take some water. Drinking a lot of water is very important for current situation. So make sure you all drink a lot of water, take some water and stick till the end. There's a lot to take from here. Any trade coming also will be opening, along with also at the end of the session there will be giveaway of liquidity candle. One of my favorite trading strategy will be given away to one member from one lucky winner. So you have the opportunity to win that liquidity candle along with the mentorship to the academy for lifetime. So stick till the end for entering into the competition, and straight away you can join today as soon as you win. So it will be at the end. This is gonna be a bit extended session because I want to cover this news. It's a very important news coming in NY session, and we might find before and after significant trading opportunity around this news. Also tomorrow coming up AUD, we might see gold and Aussie dollar getting very volatile. Are you guys ready? So if you are ready, I see the likes is almost 1/6 of the view. So if you could smash the like button, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you. Hello sir from Ireland, crypto fund. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining. Nice to join again. Welcome Anthony, Rose. Good afternoon everyone. Thank you. Amrit, drop. Okay, so you think the drop? The bouncing depends of Fed card rate maybe. Okay, so yeah, you have an opinion. Let's see. I think it will go down. Gold is bullish because of the news coming soon. So you think that bullish? Okay. Which time frame you mean? Okay, thank you. I think it will drop, but certainly go back to highs in the next week. Thank you. Monthly. Good morning. Good afternoon. Euro dollar. Yeah, we will be looking at all of them. Thank you for your support to the channel. So let's look at the monthly. We can see that there is a fair value gap on the monthly. I would like to look at here. And looking at the weekly chart, this is the weekly price action. Probably you guys also have seen the weekly analysis as well as today's and yesterday's gold analysis that we discussed. The market looks like that almost trying to move in that direction. So this is the weekly gap open here, and from the gap opening we have seen that there is a breakdown. And looking at the daily, yeah, this is where I find very interesting. Today's candle, you can see, has broken the daily low and bounced back up, created a lower high. So it's still between the previous daily low. So it has broken the low, but it did not break the high. So you can see that it didn't break the high. So therefore, we may see that from the daily market breaking below and then coming back further to the support level. If we look at the 4 hour here, what we can see, there was a bounce and then immediate rejection, and that rejection may signaling potential break to the support level. If we look at the 15-minute chart, so what you can see that from the 15 minutes perspective, this is a drop here on the 15 minutes on gold, a very strong breakdown followed by a pullback to the upside. And currently the way the price action is forming, I think we might see that gold is breaking below to this support level, which is very important here to look at on gold. So okay, so this is the important support level. So as we trade on, more often on 1 minute to see, I will keep eye on the daily and 1 minute on gold to see how it is reacting. As it is approaching the daily opening and closing, we may see from this a potential bounce. If it bounced, then we can expect to sell. My bias on gold is still bearish. I think that with the news, it might retest the daily 20 EMA, or it may remain in that zone here. Okay, so it may remain in that zone depending on how the price is evolving. So if we look at the 1 minute, let's go back to 5 minutes again, and you can see there is an order block. This is the support which is turning resistance here on gold, which is an order block. So because it's an order block and 5 minute chart, expecting it to go ahead, retest, and then to drop back down to the support level. If we look at the 1 minute here, this is the 1 minute chart on gold, and with this 1 minute price action, we will be looking to see how the price is doing. I'm expecting gold to have another bounce as it is on the daily. Let me draw the levels on the daily. So this is the daily support, and because it's on the daily support, I'm expecting one more bounce. It may or may not. If it goes up, then we will place a pending order to this support, to the order block. It might keep dropping from here, but I don't want to take the risk too early. This is an order block here, and with that order block, expecting gold to drop and further to the downside to the support level. Let me know, traders, if you are enjoying the live session. Give a feedback, and definitely it's much appreciated, your support in the channel. And I always try to give my best to have more ideas also about our trading and also educations. Join the free Telegram channel for more updated education and trade ideas that you can find. I can share with you the free Telegram channel link in the live chat so that you can get access to that, all the free education. Also many links that you can find in the description might be helpful to you. You can check it out. There are some free stuff as well that also you can take to help you in your growth as a trader. And I see the likes is going up. Thank you. And I would appreciate if you make it to 50, guys. Smash it to 50. We see that gold currently breaking. You can see this is a gap open here, and from that gap open, the market managed to drop. Still, I will be waiting for one more bounce. If it does, if you look at the daily, the price below the daily support, it may drop directly here. If it drops, there are another zone that you will be looking at. Let's say if gold is not giving us an entry here, but it drop back down here to the 20 EMA, then we might find a long-term holding trade from here. This is 24.83, 84 level is a very important level. Also, you will be looking for potential bounce on gold. Okay, so if we look at the 1 minute, if it drop suddenly to that level, then we will be looking for reversal confirmation, not blindly. It's important that, guys, always look at the reversal confirmation if you want to take the trade. Basically, it's always best to trade with the trend. As you know that they said that trading with the trend, trend is your friend as long as until it bends in the end. That's a traditional, but I would say that trend is your friend as long as you are trading, because trading with the trend is the most profitable trading system one can ever have. And that is why all my strategy that I trade is trend trading. I don't take any reversal trade or anything like that. Do you take any reversal trade, or you just trade with the trend? What's your view? You can welcome. Screen blur shouldn't be. Looks interesting. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, so you can see that from here it started to drop in that direction, and I think that it's gonna break below, maybe. Okay, we can see that, and that might lead this price back below. Let's see where it might be heading. See here, you can see it started to drop. So because the price action is bearish, so we might see that 15 minutes, you can see there is a very strong rejection from the top on the 15 minutes. If you look at the 30 minutes candle closing, probably we could see a 30 minutes doji. Now if 30 minutes closing as a doji, the next one probability to go for some bounce here, and that might take again 2502 if it takes there, and that's where you will be able to find potential sell. Let's see. Prediction is always a probability, not conformity. Guys, keep in mind that trading is all about probability. This is where most trader make mistake, and once you understand that, you become very good in trading. Probability is the key to unlock the secret in trading. Once you understand the probability, you understand the risk reward, you understand everything. So for example, when you take a trade with 5 to 1, then you can't expect 50-50 win. It's impossible to have a 50% probability. But if you let's say if you are trading on 5 to 1, 30% probability is a huge winner. But if you are trading 1 to 1, 30% will be big losing probability. Then you need more than 60%, right? Now what about if you are trading, let's say if you have a strategy that you use in a very high area of value, especially when traders in the beginning, it becomes very hard to find the zone where you can, most of the time you can be right. But over time, when you gain experience, you know how the market moves. Over time, you started to become very good at to pick some spot and in discipline that in what area, okay, the market might started to bounce for at least some peep, couple of peeps, 10 peep, 15 peep. And once you can identify that probability, you don't have to be mathematically correct all the time. But if I give you an example, let's say gold price, when it dropped to the monthly support in an uptrending market, for example, 10 peep, 20 peep move is almost 80% probability. So this is how the probability works in trading. Let's say you are buying from monthly support in an uptrending market on gold or any instrument, and if you are targeting for, let's say, 10 pip or 15 pip, you can trade with 0.5 to 1. That means that 0.5 reward, 1 risk. It's it doesn't mean that you are jeopardizing your risk reward. It's all about the risk management. That means that, okay, from monthly support in an uptrend, gold will have 10 pip bounce. Now I'm gonna risk 20%. That's the wrong approach. If you still risk, the 1% that you are risking, then you can drop your expectation to increase the probability. That's how trading works. This is where the most missing piece. So I'm repeating again. Let's say if you find an uptrending market, gold price on the monthly support, then the probability to bounce at least 10 pip is almost 80 to 90%. Now in that trade, if you are risking 1%, even if your reward is 0.5%, or if you risk even 2% and then your reward is 1%, is a very, very good trade. So here you will not be looking at the risk reward but looking at the probability to happen. For example, if you throw a ball, okay, or a stone onto the air to the upside, what is the probability to fall down? Can anyone guess it? So let me, that's how trading works and it will be very clear. Let me ask you this question. Let me see how many members are coming up with correct answer. Correct, there is no, like, let's see what's your thought on, if you throw a stone upside, what is the probability for the stone to come back again to the ground? How much percentage? So in the meantime, we can see gold from this order block. It dropped back to the order block and okay, Amrit Sidhu 100%, many 100. Okay, anyone else? Anyone here? Anthony 50. So can you explain? I understand for those who are saying 100% that you're very sure that you'll drop, but can you tell me why 50%? Rose course 100%. Okay. Anyone different figure, or Anthony, what was the reason it is 50%? Or anyone with 100%? Can you explain? Okay. Because of gravity. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I know this is because of gravity that you think that it's. Oh, the question is, we all know that gravity, that how much percentage probability that it will come back on Earth? I have a very shocking news for you. This. So let's Google it. Let's what Google is saying. Um, now Google is says this. This is very shocking. So Google is saying that if a body is thrown up with a velocity equal or greater than 11.2 kilometer per second, the body will not return to the earth anymore. So, so it's not gonna be even 100%. Because if you throw something with 11.2 kilometer per second or greater, it's not gonna come back. Why? Can anybody tell me why? I think I've forgotten the physics at school. So, because this is the earth, and the farther it will go, the less the gravitational pull with the earth to the object. But if you throw it more than 11.2 kilometer per second, then it's gonna cross that last point. There's a name on it, and then it's gonna go to the space where there is no gravity. It's gonna stuck there forever. It's not gonna come back unless you go to pick up. There's a risk on it. If you do a little higher than this, probably even it goes to the black hole and it will disappear there. So that means that even it's still not 100% that it's gonna come back on Earth. So probably 50% will be justified. What do you think? If anyone throw it to 11.2%. By the way, so we are not in physics class, but the thing is that here it's all about the probability that you'll see something to happen is in trading. You see, when we are very confident about something, there is also something else in it. So that is why it is always the best idea is to do the risk management, no matter how, even if it is 100% winning trade, there is a chance of losing, like this one. Maybe there's a blind spot. You don't know how fast it has thrown. You bet everything, your house, car, t-shirt and everything, because it's gonna come back on Earth, because it's 100% winner. But the person who will throw, he didn't tell its speed, and then you lose everything. So it's important that always keep an option for losing in case. So here what we can see, let's look at again on gold. The trend is still down, and that means that we might see a potential drop to that 20 EMA. See that? But for me, I would like to see that it's gonna bounce back to the upside, and then we can look for that entry. So this is the 1 hour candle forming a liquidity candle. That if this 1 hour candle is closing like that, then it might even break below further to this support level here. See what happened. Okay, so 30 minutes candle closed with a bigger red candle, so therefore less probability to bounce, but still there is a probability. I expected it to close as a narrow green doji, then we could see bounce, but we have seen a very strong rejection from the top. And the market, you can see there was a false breakout and then drop. There's another false breakout, drop. There's another false breakout, drop. But there's a pattern to it that you can see. You can see the market is forming series of lower high. Okay, so that pattern is very important, because when you see the series of lower high formation, we might see that this is a sign that the market sellers are more active than the buyers. Thank you. It might land on roof. Okay, 100% must obey the law of gravity. Welcome. Gold monthly support level 2483, right? Yeah, it will go up based on that week that touch resistance. 167%. Because dollar Swiss franc and dollar CAD. Yeah, we will be looking at. Are you talking about black hole? Yeah, previously. So basically, the object will disappear. It's not because of the black hole. It's because of the I think it's called the point of horizon or something like that, where there is no more pull from the earth. There is no more gravity. That's what we're talking about. Hi dear friends, greetings from Switzerland. Welcome, thank you. If I throw something even from Burj Khalifa, it will still go down. Yeah, in comparison with gravity, it's nothing that high. Even if you throw from aeroplane, it's easily drop down. Even from the top of the mountain, like the Mount Everest, still will drop. 100% does not exist on that. Yep. Good morning, thank you, $CAD, EuroCAD. with the news coming up, anything is possible for now. Yes, so basically, as the news is coming, gold, we see that it still didn't give us an entry. The market trend is highly bearish at the moment. But there is a news coming on, which is the ISM manufacturing PMI. So ISM manufacturing PMI is, we can see that this is a important news coming in just a matter of few hours. We'll be looking at that now. Okay, so here is the bearish engulfer, and the market trend is down. So after breaking that high, it's started to drop in the direction. So from the 1 minute, basically it form a head and shoulder, which is basically trending in that direction. The market trend is highly bearish. So it ultimately dropped back to the daily support. It didn't bounce. Now it may come back to 2483. If it is dropping below the daily 20 MA, then maybe we will be able to find reversal trade. I would like to see 1 minute chart to see what's happening. This is the daily 20 MA. We can write that down, and also we will look at what other pairs are doing. So this is the daily 20 MA zone. So this is daily 20 M area, and we will be looking for any kind of entry on that. So this is on gold, and if we look at euro dollar, we can see that there is a, if we look at the euro dollar, here is one kind, and GBP JPY. Let's see what's happening. We have seen that there is a breakdown on GBP JPY. I think it dropped back to the daily support from the weekly. Yeah, it also dropped back below the weekly support. GBP JPY might give us a potential entry if we see that we used past days. So there's a 15 minutes price action. It might try to drop back again. I wouldn't be still very interested, while we can see that gold is breaking below. Let's keep eye on gold, and as soon as you will see the GJ, we'll be also looking at, or GBP USD, euro dollar. Thank you. So we can draw those levels. Here I'm not selling because the price already below the daily support, but if it managed to bounce, we can look for selling. And okay, that's a breakdown. Because it's coming to the daily 20 MA, I'm not doing anything because there is a chance the daily 20 MA is very important support, and we might see even a reversal. But at the moment, let's be patient. There is a 1 hour candle closing, so that's a big drop from the 1 hour to the daily 20 MA. Thank you. So check other pairs. Yeah, we'll be looking at Gbpusd. Good evening. AUD USD. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good evening, coach. How are you? I've just closed 130p, closed on gold. Okay, that's a pretty good move. It achieved escape. Yeah, that's called escape velocity. I forgot that name. You know, it's almost many years now. Quite a few years, isn't it? It's cool. The different story. What's your story in school? Do you have any nice story to tell about your school? Thank you. Dollar yen. Yeah. Okay, we'll be looking at, because we are focusing on gold, how it is reacting to the daily 20 MA. Then we will be bouncing from that level. Okay, here from the 1 minute, we want to see that the market form a potential reversal pattern. Then we can look for that entry. Thank you. Okay, so the price is almost touching the daily 20 MA. You can see that this is the daily 20 MA, and with that daily 20 MA, if we see for potential bounce, let me see the daily resistance. So we can see that there's a daily resistance here. I want to adjust it a little bit. Now any overextension towards the downside could be a good opportunity to see how the market is grabbing that liquidity. If you guys and girls are not sure about the liquidity, also you can let me know. We do discuss a lot about the liquidity. Liquidity is the fuel of the market. The market moves from liquidity to liquidity. Is the smart money trading volume that the market is trading. So you know, all my one of my favorite trading strategy that I use is the liquidity candle. Also currently available for you to join. We have few spots to take, and also there is a giveaway at the end of this live session, one liquidity candle along with your lifetime access to the academy. So stick till the end. Along with live trades, we will be covering the news coming up, so don't miss out to enter into the competition of the liquidity candle. Okay, wanting to see that the market is forming that reversal pattern, then we can look for that potential entry. Again, it's winter. There's a lot of rain during the winter. What's the season in your area, guys? Okay, so the market is approaching the daily 20 MA. Thank you. I've been following you since last month. Thank you for Ahmed for joining. Dollar yen, yeah. Which level? 20 MA daily level. Can't read it on my screen. Okay, so this is the daily 20 EMA. Thank you. Oh, it's stopped. That's good. Let's begin the music now. It's a virtual rain, on, isn't it? Having some feeling of the rain. Okay, so here is what you can see. I want to see that it's breaking below. Thank you. And the likes is nearly to the 50. I would appreciate if you smash the like button to 50. Will be helpful. And Yeah, I appreciate your support. Also, uh, okay. Okay, there is an initial bounce. But if we see a deep liquidity grab, we can look for entry to the upside. But this is the daily 20 MA. See, thing we can think of. We see primary bounce. Okay, so I'm gonna put a buy stop above this structure. Stop loss below this low, so there will be big gap. So let's drop it here. So the probability that we will be also, if you want to hold half position for bigger profit, you can do that. But for me, let's first catch some peep again. Try to, but as I mentioned, guys, I highly recommend you to open in a demo account because anything can happen here. So that I'm not missing that trade, getting delayed in my entry. So I need to enter by market. I'm late. Okay. Still gonna put it. So you see that breakdown again? Come on. It's very unpredictable movement that you see. So I'll be entry. I'll put the same entry, either losing or winning. It's a very tight stop loss. Okay, so from 1 minute we can see this is the candle closing, and let's see if it is breaking below again. I just have entered with the same entry criteria. It may drop the way expected. It didn't bounce. Let's see what happened. If it is bouncing, then that's good. We can catch some peep. I placed the pending order at place, and I'm late in my entry, but I might get a trigger here. Let's see what happened. I'll let you know what I'm doing with the trade. Let's try to catch some peep with proper risk management. It's very important, guys. So it's nearly reaching there. It's still not active. You might get an trigger. Yeah, got triggered. So my trade is active on gold. Okay, I want to catch some people. Let's see. We saw that there is an inverted head and shoulder. If it is bouncing to the daily resistance, which is good for us, but it might try to break again. So the stop loss pip here is around 61 pip. Market volatility is high. So if it goes back to the daily resistance, which is an order block here, it may grab more liquidity and then could go back up. See what happened. It's consolidating here. Probably stop loss is too near. Want to see managing to bounce. If it bounce, or if the downtrend is continuing, then we might see that break. This is a reversal trade. The trend is still not confirmed. So this is the 5 minutes. Let's see what's happening. 5 minutes candle closing with a doji, and so the price action might be still be bearish. Or let's see if the next one is bouncing back to grab more liquidity. That might lead that price again to bounce. So there is a very narrow red candle formation here. Very crucial price action, and if it is bouncing, then we can expect it to go back to the resistance. The next, you need to leave it on the market. Sometimes the market may not listen to us, sometimes listen, sometimes doesn't. But if it is not breaking below, we can expect it to have a go to the upside. This 1 minute candle is crucial. Want to see that this one is closing as a narrow candle, not a big red candle. We see some kind of rejection. All right, so at least if we see the price is breaking here, we can exit with some profit running. And so the stop loss is 2485.05, which is very near to the support. So this is a kind of bull flag, which I'm expecting it to break above. So you can see, there is a bounce, a long wick candle. Thank you. All right, so you see some kind of bounce can expect. All my trades are very tight stop loss, because if we have a tight stop loss, even if we have a losing trade, we can take another one, as long as risk management is very tight. It's the primary condition here, to have a very strong risk management plan. If you don't know how to do the risk management, there are quite a few factors that you need to consider. For example, how many trades you are opening, what instrument you are trading. Maybe let's say you trade at Gbpusd buy, maybe your USD sell. So basically you are opposite directional trading. There is a free trading plan, which is basically a demo trading plan. You can rewrite it for yourself. You can find in this video, below this video in the description. You can go to the description, visit below the description, download it for free, rewrite it for yourself, so that you can rewrite it, learn and grow as a trader. It's a demo trading plan, so you can rewrite it for yourself. Don't hesitate to download it from the description of this video. So here you can see it's bouncing as expected, we are running some profit. At least 50 pip profit needed here to close. Yesterday we had a trade on Gbpusd was closed in profit. This one also I would like to close in profit. At least we need to see 50 pip up to move for any kind of profit taking. If you guys are enjoying the session, make sure you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Press that notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. Okay, we see bounce. Okay. How many pip up at the moment? 26 pip. Come on, trade is in profit. Why? Scary. Okay, so it's almost there. I want us look at. You can see this is a high liquidity zone. Okay, where there's a high liquidity above this level, expecting it to bounce and then to grab liquidity. Okay, so far working according to the plan, moving in the direction. I'll let you know what I'm doing, guys. Okay, so I don't want to see that it's taking us again. Come on. So one more bounce to the resistance would be perfect, but what do you see? 5 minutes. It's too early to take. At least 50 pip expected. Thank you. Okay, we see bounce, and yeah, we want to see that up to at least 50 pip. Okay, I'm taking in, guys. I'm taking the profit. We'll be re-entering if needed. It might bounce to the 50 pip or down. We are here up 35 pip. So I've taken the 35 pip on gold. Winning rate, we want to keep it higher at the moment. And it might bounce or it might try to grab more liquidity. But at the moment, I'm out on gold, as we will be looking for again for another entry. Let's secure that first, grow our trading account. We see that bounce is, we'll be re-entering once we find again. So we got 29 pip on gold. Are you guys with me? Did you enjoy this trade? Let me know in the live chat. I need a feedback, and then we can look for another entry. Thank you. Awesome. When do you trade? Go by daily candle. Yep. I will be also explaining why I have opened the trade, and so that you guys also know that exactly reach that 50 pip. I got less. You guys have to get more a lot. Boom! It's gone to the TP target fully. Oh shit! Past the time frame. That's a massive bounce. Boom, it's bouncing up. Okay, that's a massive bounce. That's a massive bounce, and yeah, let's catch some more peep again. Once we will find that, we will be looking for that. Let's see. Okay, I wanna find another entry.
Yeah, shut up.
Come on, take it easy. Got a profit here, and we will be looking for further entry opportunity. Are you guys ready? Summer gone now. It's a bit colder here. Yeah, absolutely. On September starts spring. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah, thank you very much. It's look like consolidating. Yeah, this is a little because there is a bounce, and also I will be explaining in depth about the trade, so traders don't miss out any part of this live session. Rainfall Carlin, thank you. Are you in buy? Are you enter the trade? Yeah, I'm already closed. What's the good entry for gold? You're already done. We'll be again re-entering. Beautiful bouncing. Yeah, thank you, coach. Got a full profit. Yeah, okay, thanks for that. Dollar Swiss franc, nice. Welcome. John, can you take? Thank you very much. Full TP. Well done, well done. And yeah, let's look for further entry opportunity. And this one is done because it gone so fast that many of you have got a full TP. Okay. Now let's see what is next. What's happening with the GJ? And also, guys, don't miss out the education part. One trade, probably you are trading with me, you are seeing how I'm managing the risk and all of them. But it is important that traders, you focus on the education, which is very important part of your trading, because when you look at the education, then only you can see exactly how to be an independent trader. This is the main goal of every trader at the end of the day, not to depend on anyone. And this is what I want from the academy members also. Many members have come and become very good at it, and they left the academy because when you are fully profitable consistently, probably you don't have to be here. And I don't also want to be in the academy for the rest of the life, though many of the members already here for a very long time because they enjoy the group and all of them. But I also, when I join a mentorship, now I even don't visit there. This is the way it is. So this is the main goal, and to become a consistently profitable trader, you must also develop a trading psychology. And that's why watching the live session also will be helpful to you, because when you watch the live session, there's a lot of things probably will help you to understand in terms of developing um, how to find that sound trading psychology, how to develop that trading psychology. To know more, make sure traders also subscribe to the channel for more education and ideas that you can find every single day. Still, we have a long way to go. We'll be covering the news, so don't miss out. You can have a drink of glass of water. I also have one, and then we'll be back. Let's wait for another one, and we'll be looking at also the currency pairs. We'll get a. Forgot to take the water. Let me check that. We can see that the price from that level started to again retrace back to the. I think we might see now that support might be retesting and then could continue to bounce. Thank you. Welcome. I have funding account of 10K. What do you think? Is it proper risk lot size that I should? A funding account of 10K. What do you think is the proper risk or lot size that I should use? If you fund either 10K or 1K or 100K, the lot sizing must be based on the risk percentage. So um, every trade there should have a different lot sizing. It is very important that many traders don't understand it. Let's say if you have a trade that where you have a 20 pip stop loss and with the same fund, and another trade you have a 10 pip stop loss, Another trade you have a 50 pips stop loss. The lot size will be very different to maintain that level of risk. That means that no matter how many people stop loss, your losing and winning should be the same. So not winning and losing should be the same. That means that losing of each trade should be the same, even winning different. So in a 50 pip, the lot size should be automatically readjusted to maintain that risk. It's not important how much you will make, it's important that how much you lose, to know that beforehand is the smartest way to trade. Thank you. 5 minutes goes on gold, it might still goes up. Yeah, we'll look at that. Let's see how far it is heading at the moment. Not always. I'm new to your channel. Welcome. If you're new, you are welcome. And always, traders, make sure you, if you are a new trader, the best thing that I would say, that trade on a paper money. That means that on a demo account. If you are trading on a live account, then use a smaller account. Definitely, in 90%, 99% trader in the beginning lose or blow accounts. So it's important that you understand it. And if you blow account, maybe a very smaller account, that will help you to learn, but you blow it, so you learn it, which is most of the time inevitable to learn from it. But if you jump from 50 centimeter rather than from 50 meter, isn't it, so that you can learn, but you do it, you have got the experience. So that's what I think. Or trade on a demo account, blow a demo account, so that you can learn from it, understand that what works, what doesn't work is very important. So the main reason that traders started to learn after they blow account is because there are 50 things that doesn't work out in trading. There's only one thing that work out in trading, and to find out that one thing, what is working out, you need to go every step to 50 things, and 49 things that didn't work out was losing. So that's how trading is. Okay, now we need to look for a further entry. Let's see. Need to look for means that we don't have to, but if we can find. Now you can see that Gbpusd, this is a bounce here on the 30 minutes and also with the 15 minutes chart. Gbpusd, we have seen a bounce pullback, another bounce pullback. The market is trending, creating series of higher high and higher low. So if we look at the daily again, we can see that after retest, it's having a rejection. Gbpusd, for me to go, I will be remaining bullish, because I think the way it is now heading, we might see rejection again to the daily resistance. So the daily resistance is here. This is the daily support. So if the market on GJ drop down to the support, then we will be looking for bounce on this. I would like to see that one more drop, because here we can expect it to go, but in that case the stop loss has to be massive big. I wouldn't do that at the moment. So we will be waiting for drop. If we see enough confirmation, then we can look for that one to bounce back up to the resistance line. Let's see what's happening with the gold. Thank you. So you had a successful trade on gold and wanting to see another one. I'm keeping eye on gold along with Gbpsd as well. Look at the double window. I prefer single window, but let's see if that one is working well. Just the setting pin. Setting changes. Okay. So now if we look at Gbpsd when it dropped here, this is also a very important way to look at the market to predict more accurately is how the market has broken to any of the support. I got a frequent question, asking that, okay, it's gonna go up or it's gonna go down. It's very, very, like what I would say, that impossible to know either will go up or down exactly. But sometime, for example, many of you ask, or I also ask myself more often, is asking that, okay, gold will go to 2500 tomorrow or after tomorrow. So we are based on the price level, but in real time, in the real chart, it's more of how the market is reacting to certain level will determine either the market will continue to drop or will bounce back up. Guys, this is a real education, so I would recommend you to pay attention and also take notes. Now you can see that this is a Gbpsd. Let's say if anyone asks me here, okay, in this level, when this candle closed, if someone asks me, okay, will Gbpsd will bounce from 191.53? If anyone asks me, okay, Gbpsd will bounce from, like if they ask a question, will they bounce on 191.53 or 54? Now, there will be two answers. The first of all, if, because I will not answer that directly, is because how the price will be coming to that level will determine either Gbpusd will bounce or will drop. For example, here, say, let's say Gbpusd drop like that. Okay. If Gbpusd is dropping like this to that level, then I would say that okay, GJ most likely will drop. See how the difference is coming. But now what GJ did, another big red candle directly hit that support level. Now the story is different because it has hit a big level with a bigger candle. Chances that it's gonna bounce because this is where the high probability. So there are more criteria that in the course, if you traders are on the course with us, because this is a lot of discussion that you need to also understand when to predict a market to reverse, that means that false breakout or real breakout. So I would recommend you to go through all the courses on your dashboard. Also will be helpful to know exactly based on the ATR value, based on trend, many other factors that also you need to consider when you are looking at this kind of potential reversal. Okay, so hope that you started to understand it, and it's important that always look at the market from a different angle. Okay, now GJ, going back to it again. Gbpusd, I normally look at 5 minutes, but sometimes we look at 1 minute as well. This is the 1 minute chart. Thank you. Okay, we can see another bounce here, and we'll see if we look at the calendar again. This is NFP, guys. Get ready for big move. You can see the calendar. If we look at calendar, coming up 12 a.m., which is in my zone, ISM manufacturing PMI, and then 11:30 a.m. tomorrow coming up AUD, and then BOC rate statement, which is CAD, overnight rate, CAD. So Thursday also the same, JOLTS job opening, followed by CAD, AUD, ADP non-farm employment change on Thursday, unemployment claims, and then followed by NFP. Big week. Trading NFP is fun always. The first week is always much better because there is a lot of opportunity first week of the month. Okay. Here, in this area, you can see it's just in a sideway at the moment. So if we look at when to enter for the next one, because it formed a resistance line here, which was a sudden bounce, and that resistance, if we look at, we might be able to see a rejection here. Let's see where it might be heading. And with the Gbpusd, we can see a similar pattern on GJ. So there is a liquidity candle here on GJ. So if we turn it on, there is 1 hour liquidity candle on Gbpusd, and the price most likely is trying to respect that resistance and trying to break. But I think we might see, after a deeper pullback, may we see that continue to the upside. Different music. Okay, GJ started to drop here, and gold had a bounce. Gold looks very volatile today. I would like to keep eye both of them. So as I mentioned before, Gbpusd, if we look at the daily support, I will be interested to look to go long if we see the market has tested the daily support again and giving us any kind of reversal confirmation. Then we will be looking to move back to the upside on GJ to the resistance line. See what happened on GJ. Thank you. Okay, gold again we see some pickup from here. So at the moment if we want to look for gold again, because it tested the daily 20 MA, we saw that bounce. I'll be waiting for another test possible, and I think that gold, if because it has a significant drop, if it drop back again, even with the news, we might find a very good move. Even it is possible for gold after a proper retest to change its long trend to the long term uptrend. So this is what I'm expecting at the moment. Thank you. And in the meantime, traders, if you haven't subscribed yet, you can do so. There's a lot of content in this channel that will help you to grow as a trader. Okay. Now, GJ, it's not moving much here in that area. While we can see that gold also a little sideways. And I think there's a 4-hour candle close coming. It's preparing, but yeah, we will see. We'll try to find another entry. Sometime we do 2-3 trades even. And in the meantime, traders, also at the end of the session, there is a giveaway of the liquidity candle, which is one of my favorite premium indicator, as well as the strategy, and also lifetime access to the academy. For one of you, one lucky winner will be able to enter into the from the competition. So to enter into the competition, traders, stick till the end. At the end of the session, there will be a giveaway of the liquidity candle, as well as the lifetime access to the academy. So but in the meantime, if you want to check out right now, though we have some maintenance on the website, but you can visit the website and then you can consider joining. We have few spots to take where you will be able to be mentored, as well as learn and grow as a trader, the strategy I'm trading. And also you can access the VIP chat group where I'm sharing all my trade, as well as the VIP education and signal group. So here is this is where gold, we can see, I think it's gonna move a little sideways at the moment before the candle close. Okay, so Euro USD, we have seen there is a bounce on Euro dollar. Though it is in a downtrend, we have seen from this liquidity zone. This is a very important liquidity zone. And from that liquidity zone, you see that there is a bounce on Euro dollar from the daily. Also, we have seen that bounce, and weekly there is a bounce. Monthly also you can see that bounce. Daily and the intraday, there's a 4-hour candle closing in 10 minutes. So that bounce, we'll see if it is a reversal or just a pullback, and then dropping back again. If we look at daily, we'll understand it a little clearer. I think less likely to create a new higher high, which is possible to happen, but we may see another retest potentially. So if this 4-hour candle closing as a like a pin bar or a bullish rejection candle, we might see break and then dropping back again, which we might see that might be happening here. And I want to keep eye on gold and GBP to see what's happening. Thank you. And thanks for your subscription, guys. I see that today many of you have get on board. Welcome to the academy, to the channel. Okay, so as there will be that news coming. Okay, so you can see that ISM service manufacturing PMI, which is very important news, and that will give a very good indication what will happen with gold, dollar CAD, and AUD USD. Also will be looking to see those instruments as well. Which instrument you are looking at the moment? Let us know in the live chat. Okay, see, it's a narrow consolidation, but ultimately we might see that bouncing back to the upside. We'll see what happens. Okay, so with the GBPJPY, we have seen that if you look at the 1-minute chart, locally it dropped a lot. Okay, and therefore looking back again on the 4-hour and the daily, so we'll see if it is hitting the daily support, and if it is hitting the daily support, we can look for buy stop above this level. Still we have some pips to move in that direction before we take any decision on that. See what happened. Thank you. what's happening. And I'm looking to grow with the community. Welcome. Absolutely, that's a very good decision to grow with the community. uh, you know the growth mindset is the number one criteria to be a profitable trader. Many people lack this mindset. Growth mindset is very important. Thank you. Hi sir, I had hardly see your chat, but I hear you perfectly. Can you call out the trade when taking one? So some Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. I do call out the trades, but yeah, thanks for mentioning. I'll be calling out again when it will come. Basically, um, yeah, the previous one was a bit quicker. You have seen that I also was in a quick move. But yeah, where are you hiding your beautiful face, coach? I'm not hiding anywhere. Am I hiding? No, I'm here. Shall we enter again, coach? Thank you. Not yet. We'll see that. Gold is still bullish. Thank you. Have you a good day. Have a good day, everyone, and good luck on your trade. Have to go to work. Sulai. Yeah. Have a good day too. Do you find gold and USD trade in parallel? Yeah. So gold and silver, they move almost in the same direction. So that's why I try to avoid silver unless there is something very different in the market. What's a good entry on gold? So gold is compulsory to look correlate like silver. Yeah, so gold is big brother, silver is small brother. That's the difference. Or the younger brother and elder brother. But sometimes have a little bit of difference. There is a little bit of volatility difference. But if we are trading gold, then I don't see any reason for trading silver. Why should we trade cheaper when we can trade the expensive? Gbpusd, yeah, we are looking at. Do you ever trade? Okay, so is it possible to go under 2470 in next few days? So to go under 2470. Yeah, see, this is the question that that we are talking about in a couple of minutes ago. To understand if the price will go to 470. So as a short-term trader, we normally do not. I normally do not predict that longer. You can predict that longer if you are using, let's say, daily time frame or maybe weekly. But because we trade on very lower time frame, how we do is, first of all, let me give you a very important ideas of what to look for when you are trading by yourself. This is the main goal, right? So you become an independent trader. Is, let's say you are trading on starting of NY session. Look at the daily candle to see how far it moved since it has opened throughout the day. And if you see that since it opened, it moved a lot to the upside, for example, and then has dropped back to the daily support, creating a long wick, and then see how the price has come to that level. Like it came like a tortoise, or it came like a rabbit. So depending on how it has hit that level will determine a lot. Either the price will bounce or will keep dropping. So these are the factors. So that's where you will know exactly either the price will keep pushing or will bounce back up. You see, this is the trade that we have taken on 1 minute chart. Just we have a winner. The same system. When you find an area of interest, see how the price is reacting to that zone, because this is where the buyers and sellers are waiting to buy and sell, and the smart money also waiting to buy and sell from that zone. And we, as we follow that strategy, I follow the smart money trading strategy, and we traded the same trade also we have taken on yesterday on Gbpusd, same kind. And now we would like to see that level is, if that level is violated, created a new level, we might find again the buyers might be getting interested. Okay, so how do you choose where to put your buy stop and sell stop? So it normally, you can't exactly, there is no specific rules, but when you see the structure, you need to look at the structure. So for example, the structure is very important. If you see that market is trending and then pullback, there is another trend broken out of the structure, has come down for a pullback, it's gone up again, and then there is a break of structure. Now when break of structure, probability that the market will bounce. Now where do you put your stop, like the buy stop? It will determine with the structure here. That means that there is trend within the trend. Okay, so there is always a trend within the trend. So let's say it's an uptrend, but it has broken with a downtrend. So there is a structure here. And in that case, your liquidity candle is very, very helpful. So when the liquidity candle, you'll see that one candle has closed with a liquidity grab. That's why also the indicator, this indicator is helpful to find out that liquidity, especially when trend, you can see this is the liquidity candle, this is the liquidity candle. So when you see the liquidity candle, also you can use that if it satisfy according to the rules. When the market form that liquidity candle showing that promising movement possible, then putting the buy stop or sell stop above or below the structure. And yeah, this is, I know that in the beginning it might make you a little confusing, but once you stick, it will be much easier for you to become good at it. Thank you for reading my message. I feel so honored. Okay, welcome. Thank you. And also always, you know guys, trade with a proper strategy, and also trade with proper trading plan. If you don't have a trading plan, also you can find one trading plan in the description of this video, which is a demo trading plan. So basically it's not a complete, but you can rewrite it for yourself, where you can find also the risk management component in it, which you can use it to do the risk management. And yeah, will be helpful. You can go to the description and download it for free, so that you can start writing your own trading plan. Awesome. Okay, so here we see the 4-hour closed, and there is a news coming in just a matter of an hour. We will be also covering that to see if there is anything. And in the meantime, you can see here market is a little bit choppy, Okay, so this is the daily 20 MA. Looking at the euro dollar. Euro dollar is also started to with that red doji. It's trying to bounce. Also the Gbpusd in the similar way. Thank you. Take a half a minute break, and we'll just had a 30 seconds to 1 minute break. And in the meantime, traders, you can write down what's your question. Back. So we have looked at on after the candle close. Let's delete this part here. After the candle close, let's see, we see that the market started to bounce here, and so with that bounce, quite a few long week candles here on the daily. So looking at dollar, again, just reviewing the news calendar, because tomorrow also we have the same time news. So in the middle we will have also CAD and AUD. So let's quickly look at AUD USD and dollar CAD, see what they are doing. If we look at the AUD USD from the 4-hour time frame, all the USDPR we saw that bearish, but with this one we can see a little bit of upside. So if we look at the monthly again on AUD USD, just to do the full multi time frame analysis, tomorrow AUD news coming, we might see that this instrument also getting volatile. So if we look at the monthly on AUD USD, we can see that from the monthly, this is the monthly impulse on AUD USD, and with that monthly impulse, so far pretty strong bounce we have seen previous months. This month, once the market opened, we have seen that initial drop here. And if we look at the weekly perspective, this is the weekly impulse, there's a weekly narrow candle followed by another weekly, you can see this is a weekly bearish candle on AUD USD. If we look at the daily chart, we can see that from the daily, this is the daily drop so far on AUD USD. Previous day a pullback and again immediate drop on AUD USD. Currently the price is approaching this support, which is another important support level. If we look at the intraday 4-hour, we can see that. So this is where AUD USD, this is a big drop, pullback, and the market again, you can see it's breaking below this level here on AUD USD. So this is an important support, expecting AUD USD to come back down again to this support level. We can see there is a big drop, pullback, another drop possible on AUD USD. And so if we look at again on AUD USD, as there was a consolidation pattern in that area, this is a long consolidation, and with this long consolidation on AUD USD, it is an important support. We have seen there is a channel breakdown, we've seen local channel another breakdown. So if we see that AUD USD again bouncing up, forming a long wick candle, then we can look for possible potential selling opportunity on AUD USD. We'll see what happens. So this could be the situation on AUD USD. So this is a resistance line, which is a support here, and expecting AUD USD to bounce and then to return back to the support level. See that what happened. And if we look at, this is with AUD USD and dollar CAD, let's see what kind of price action dollar CAD is making. So dollar CAD probably also, you have seen the previous day's analysis that posted. Dollar CAD also almost moving in the major direction of the trend at the moment. We have seen quite a few long week candle here, choppy, and also form series of higher low, which is a strong bounce on dollar CAD. And with this bounce, okay, so this is the channel on dollar CAD, which is a bullish channel. So you can see that, and we have seen a breakout. At the moment, we will be looking for on dollar CAD for the market to come and then to retest and then to bounce again to the upside. We'll see what happen. Lower time frame is important because as this market trend from the 1 hour is already established, we will be looking for potential bullish entry opportunity on dollar CAD. Let's see where it is heading. Thank you. Okay, so in the meantime, traders, have you liked this stream? If you like, we had a previous trade winner waiting for another one, and in the meantime, I will appreciate if you smash the like button and let us know which one you are looking at also to see what's your thought. Okay, notes, are you on the gold trade, coach? No, I'm out. I'm exit. Exit the gold trade and with profit. Are you going to cover the news? Yes, we'll be covering the news, full coverage of the news. That's why we'll be extending this session to until the news and even after little news to see what happened. Because at least we can have a trade recommendation, or even during the news, you know, in our liquidity candle, we might find trade, see what happened. Is there any gold entry? Waiting for potential entry. It's little choppy here at the moment. I think it's because of the news. It's just getting prepared. It's, as I mentioned, it's again approaching to the daily 20 EMA. It's hot here. So you can see that here, this is a daily support, okay, which is an important support on the daily. Approach the daily 20 EMA, and with this bounce, the market has approached the daily 20 EMA. We may see that it's coming a little further and then going back up. No, we are exit gold buy and waiting for further entry opportunity. Yes, we can see that downside here, which is good to see that. Okay, here we can see little choppy. Gbpusd, I think it is also having another potential bounce. Look at the 1 hour. Yeah, it dropped to the support, to the daily support nearly. So this is the 4 hour support. So GBPJPY is approaching, but I think we might see that there is a possibility for also a bounce on GJ. So looking to see where it is heading at the moment. Okay, here, yes, I think it's gonna try to bounce. Okay, so this is a 5 minutes bullish candle. Possibility to go to 178 is higher. But if we see that it has broken here and then grab liquidity, we can look for potential entry. See that how far it goes. Thank you. If we look at the timing, we are almost 30 minutes away from this news coming up. I would like to see that we might see very good movement as starting of the first news with the NFP, and today, tomorrow, after tomorrow, including the Friday. After talking a lot, I now mixing up with the words. So Friday, we might see very significant movement with the NFP, guys. If you also want to trade with NFP, make sure you also join the free Telegram channel for all the updates and education. You can find link below this video for the free Telegram channel. I can share with you in the live chat. Stay connected for all free educations. Also, you can find link below this video in the description. So there will be 3 hours. So at the end of the live session, also there is a giveaway for the liquidity candle that also you can participate in the competition. So make sure, guys, you are not missing out. Stay tuned till the end for entering into the competition for the giveaway to the liquidity candle. Okay, here GJ started to bounce. Now this is the 30 minutes candle closing. Cross the liquidity zone. Look at the daily. Okay, we have seen the breakdown here on Gbpusd, and so as the news coming, we might see also this price might impact on GJ as well. I'll be waiting a little more time to see if the price breaking the previous low, and then we can go straight away. Awesome. Okay, on GJ from this level again bouncing, so it may trend. We see that there is an inverted head and shoulder, and that inverted head and shoulder might be leading that price back to the resistance. So yeah, we'll see that what happened. Might give us a further movement. Let's see, this is the 1 hour, and if we look at the 30 minutes, long wick and then rejection. So this is a support. So if the market, you can see the way, what I think that GJ is going to do is it might try to go back to the resistance again to 191.78, but before that I would look to place a buy stop here now. The only obstacle for us is that it might come down here to fill that imbalance and then could go back up, or it might move back to the upside. So better to stay a little safer, though there's nothing safe in trading, but always risk management is the best. That's why always, when you're trading, it is important that do proper risk management. That's the key to be consistently profitable trader. Risk management is the key, and also having a very good trading psychology is very important to be good in trading. Here is the 1 minute chart on gold. So I would like to do again a full multi-time frame analysis. As the news is coming, we might find very good movement on gold along with the dollar. So I will be doing a full multi-time frame analysis, looking at completely from beginner mindset. So what I say that beginner mindset is because market is constantly evolving, changing, and because the market is constantly evolving and changing, every moment there is a new structure. So looking at completely from beginner mindset helps the market to reorganize and to see the patterns clearly. So if we look at the monthly, this is gold on the monthly, and there is a bounce on the monthly, and with that bounce we have seen that this month so far, after initial movement to the upside, started to drop again, where this is the previous resistance turning support here. If we look at the weekly, here we can see that from the weekly a little different picture, because after the previous weekly red candle with a not narrow wick at the bottom and top, weekly perspective on gold, we can see that this week the market managed to drop, and we can see that I think we might see now gold to drop again back to the support level. If we look at the daily chart, this is the daily price action, and here we have seen there is a big drop followed by narrow candle followed by another bearish candle on the daily, which is a very strong drop on the daily time frame on gold. Now if we look at the 15-minute chart, what we can see that this is quite a few long wick candles in that area on gold on the 15 minutes, and so therefore in this area, let's look at the 1 minute again. So I think you can see the price still didn't test that daily 20 EMA, which is a very important area of value. The market might try to now break that low and retest. So as I was bearish on gold, I think it's just keep pushing down in the direction. We were buy here and we take that market, in fact moved that from that level, expecting it to now come back again. Dollar is weak. GJ drop, thanks you, welcome And also traders, don't miss out to subscribe to the channel. Also stay connected by joining the free Telegram channel. So we have almost nearly to the time that we need to see what's happening. While okay, Gbpusd managed to break. Yeah. So it managed to break below. Look at gold. Okay, it's also breaking below. Thank you. There's a we can see there is a calendar here on Forex Factory calendar, and we are waiting for the news to come up on the schedule. Okay, now it has, as I discussed, breaking the daily 20 MA. Now this break from this daily 20 MA, we need to see where it is coming to 2470 or below. We could look for selling at the moment, but I'm not going to do it because news might have a big spike. One probability could happen with the news is that the price to have a massive spike going above this doji, the previous daily doji, and then dropping back down again to form a liquidity candle. This is one probability may happen, and then next day boom, bouncing back again. So we'll see which one playing out. So these are scenarios that if we keep in mind, it becomes easy for us to see how it is going and moving. Okay, so it's breaking below. You have seen that there was a liquidity candle. So the market is getting volatile as the news is coming, which is good news. Okay, are you guys ready for another one? Let's wait to see what you can see here. You can see this is the 4-hour candle on gold, and from the 4-hour it's entirely bearish at the moment. We can see that this breakout was completely against the trend, and then we have seen that breakdown. Now, because there was a consolidation breakdown, we may see a sudden drop possible. Breaking this order block currently below this level means that 2470 possible. I'm saying possible, not certain, but 2470 possible, and then even further downside possible. But before that, we might see significant liquidity grab from the top. So the way price action is forming, it's trying to get more and more liquidity. So pretty strong volatility at the moment. Okay, yeah, very strong volatility. Okay, so we might see break of support at the moment. So we have 15 minutes to go. This gold candle is looking at the gold to see, and with the gold you can see this is a massive drop here. Now okay, there is a bounce. So how this 15 minutes will close, and the next one so we can look at to see if the price is, so there is a 15 minutes candle closed, and so the possibility for gold to drop is to the downside. So any bounce to the upside is a potential for gold to drop. We'll see what happens. Okay, here we can see we have 15 minutes to go, guys. Then girls, ready for another big day. Thank you. Let me know if you have any question before the news, and then we will be looking for any setup. And also there is a giveaway for the liquidity candle. along with one mentorship program, one uh, place to join the mentorship in the academy with the liquidity candle, so you can stick till the end for entering into the competition to join the academy. So one lucky winner will be able to join, that we do every day after the live session. Okay, here it just has broken that liquidity candle area. Now if there is the news, there was no news, it could be a good area to put sell stop. But with the news, not a good idea at all. If the spread widens, it might make a huge gap here. Thank you. If we can get another trade successful like the previous, I would be really happy. It would make my weekly target in one day. Yeah, the main goal here is to remain control on your trading account. If you that's why Jesse Livermore said that money comes from sitting, not from trading. So basically it's a one way of saying that don't trade until it comes your setup. So when you remain patient, the trade will automatically come to you. Some trade you won't be able to resist. So you see very strong volatility, and also we need to wait for the spread to be normal before we can look for that entry. Okay, the market with the potential news started to break below. Okay, here this is a very crucial timing. Good day, welcome, thank you for joining the live session. And we have seen Gbpusd has broken the support completely, and from the daily it's well below the daily support as well. From the weekly we can see that well below the weekly support. Monthly, you can see after break of this monthly high, after break of the monthly high, if you guys look at it, you can see that after breaking this monthly high, it has a strong rejection, Okay, so you can see that break of monthly high, complete rejection. Okay, we are nearly there. This is the 15 minutes waiting for the market to bounce and then to reject. Are you guys ready? Patience is key. I know that sometime one trade will make the whole day. Sometime 2 trades, 3 trades. Do you still have some time to go? The whole New York session is still remaining, and we have 7 minutes to go. And in the meantime, let me see that what's happened with the pool. We have seen 183 vote, 56% drop, 44% bounce on gold, and majority of them are correct. So congratulations if you voted the drop. If you haven't voted the drop, also congratulations, because in fact it bounced and we have taken the trade, we secured the profit, and then it dropped. So both sides correct at certain point, but it's not about being correct, also becoming more and more probabilistic and being able to control the emotion when the trade is not going in your favor. That's where big difference comes in becoming a trader. So yeah, we could be right on 8 trades, but there's still 2 trades, 3 trades. There's a probability to be wrong, and that trades needs to be handled properly. So this is how it works. So I hope that, guys and girls, you are on it. Thank you. So if gold is in a downtrend, why are we counter trend trading? No, we are not. We had a bounce from the daily support. That's where we have traded. So we had a bounce during the, if you look at, you can see that on the daily, we have taken the trade on gold and we have secured the profit. Now currently, because it was a bounce, initial bounce from the 20 EMA, you can see from here, and that has gone to the upside. So if we look at the daily again, we can see that from the daily, this is the daily price action forming series of lower high, and yeah, it might now touch 2470 possible, but please don't press the sell button. Not a good idea at all until we see, because during the news there is a high probability to spread widen, so that might lead that price to get crazy. We'll see. First we need to see the spread became normal, and Once you find suitable entry, you can look for. Okay, so here is a little bit of gap opening. Daily price action well below. I think gold even may reverse for bigger perspective, because today so far we have seen significant drop. Further drop possible, but for me I think the price below the daily 20 MA. So if we see a very strong liquidity grab from the support, we even could see strong rejection to the upside. But the spike is very important. 3 minutes remaining for the spike to see what's happening. Thank you. So look at the calendar. So we can see that coming up, ISM manufacturing PMI. Okay, what do you see? 2 minutes remaining. So we have 1 more minutes to go. There is a structure here that could lead the price to bounce, but we cannot do anything until the news been released. Are you guys bullish or bearish with the news? I think we might see drop and then bounce, could possibly. That might lead that price to reverse potentially if we see that how it's gonna go do. We have 2 minutes to go, and we're ready for potential spike. The spike will tell you how much volatility it may have. Yep, there's a gap open to the upside and now breaking below. So what kind of data has come out? Where's the... It's nothing here yet. It's taking a lot of time to load. Okay, so 47.2, forecast was 47.5. How did that impact at gold? As I mentioned, it's okay. So there's a gap open and then bearish. We need to see, very good volatility to remain bearish. We look at the daily 4-hour. It's a downtrend, and now to look at either it's a change of trend or Is the spread being normal here? Come on. Very tight. Okay. And see if it is forming a structure. Okay, so this is a structure formation. How about Gbpusd? And gold. Is it possible for bounce? So I will be placing a buy stop on gold, as if it is breaking above, then we might see potential upside. So because higher volatility, we need to put a bit bigger stop loss. So you must do the risk management, traders, and definitely no trade without proper risk management. So first let's keep up 2 to 1 reward to risk. We might need to run this trade after the live session as well. So I highly strictly recommend that if you don't know how to manage your instruction, then even you should not open, and or you can open in a demo account. That will help you. It's a buy stop. If it breaks below, then we are not. If it bounces, then we will be triggered. So buy stop at 2484.789. Stop loss at 2477.35 and 78 pips stop loss around. TP target at 2499.862. So around 78 pip stop loss, more or less. So if your account is small, definitely you need to consider the gap, how much is coming. It's very important, guys. Risking small is very important. So here is stop, buy stop, and if it is breaking below, then we are not. We might see the trend continuation, but if it bounces, then we will get a trigger. Let's see what kind of structure it is making. I think we might see a return to the upside. So if we look at the dollar CAD with the news, we can see the dollar CAD tested and bounced. So if you look at gold, okay, so from here expecting it to bounce. See what happened. Okay, we might get a trigger. I think we might see that the price might be moving back to the upside. So you see a doji formation on the 5 minutes. There's another doji. So if we look at the calendar, (12 a.m. ISM's manufacturing PMI. Jobs job opening. And tomorrow jobs job opening. So here, if it is a reversal pattern, then we might see, if you look at the daily, the price already below the daily 20 MA, potential for upside is, yeah, it's higher to go back to the resistance again, but still it's not bounce from this structure. It's important that if it is consolidating here, it's not a very good price action. We need to see that it's been able to break out like that and also grab liquidity enough before it move. See here. Okay, so if we look at here, this price action on 30 minutes and the 1 hour, 4 hour, 10 minutes. Okay, we might get a trigger very soon. I'm still waiting to see what's happening. So also traders, there is a giveaway at the end of this live session, so don't miss out any part of this live session. Liquidity candle giveaway. Okay, so here it's approaching that level. Okay, I'm on the trade. Traders. I hope that you guys also on the trade. See how much what we can do here. So the structure we want to see in a very strong trend before we look for entry. Pardon me, we are on the trade, but before we look to see that the market, I lost the track of my even own sentence. Use 3 hours. Okay, let's see. This structure should be bouncing back, but it didn't still have enough liquidity from the support. And traders like is almost nearly to 100. I would appreciate if you give another 10 likes to make it to 100. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would recommend you to do so. There is a lot of content that I'm posting every single day, including live analysis, live update, also over the weekend educational content I'm posting every single day will be helpful to you. Also, you can press that notification bell so that you are not missing any of the things that I'm posting every single day. So you can see that the market is trying to bounce back to the upside. Okay, so here is moving up. Now, if it is trending back, then we might see that complete breakdown. What kind of bounce? Not very impressive. 5 minutes. So the 5 minutes candle, I want to see that this one is closing as a green candle so that you can see potential upside. But if it is closing as a red candle, that's a little bit of red flag. Okay, now I'm gonna peep down here. 37. So we have seen again break of support. Price action not very strongly bullish yet. We'll see if it is breaking out. $15 minutes closed as a red candle. It's a very kind of weird price action has formed, and 30 minutes, 1 hour. Now it's a two-way possibility at the moment. To break again, we see back-to-back two liquidity candle formation here. We might to go break even with this trade if it goes up. Didn't move as expected. Okay, I'm moving my take profit target, which I think we might see downside here. Let's see if it is moving back up again for another retest. Still so from the support now we are still on it. But it notoriously has broken the high and then dropped back. So okay, we have one more chance to see what happened. And no chance, still on the trade. Okay, we are out on the trade. My stop loss was a bit far, so it didn't work out. As I mentioned, it happens sometime. We need to accept it. Sometime it happens, and we are very volatile market. We are minus. We might see downside on gold. 79, 78 pip on this, and we will be looking to see patience is key, guys. Sometimes some trade may not work out. We will be looking for the next opportunity in the upcoming session and in the upcoming live session. I hope that you enjoyed this live session, and now let's look at our giveaway on this. I will be bringing up the keyword, so we will keep the same keyword as liquidity, and so you can write on the live chat liquidity to be eligible to enter into the competition of the giveaway. Thank you. So you can write down liquidity where you will be entering into the competition for the giveaway of the liquidity candle. Thank you. So you can see here. Thank you. We can see that there is a potential for bigger drop on gold. You can write down, guys, liquidity. So we have seen 25 members on the competition. You can enter into the competition by writing liquidity. This is the keyword to enter into the competition. So we have seen 27 members on the competition. Welcome. So we might see side wave. Thank you for joining the live session. We can see that we have 30 eligible members. We will be waiting for some more members to join the liquidity candle competition as well as the mentorship. So there will be one giveaway. Thank you. We see 31 eligible members in the competition. (31 members will be soon rolling it over. Thank you. We see that gold again reversing again. It might ultimately could reverse because the daily support probably have dodged us just. Thank you. So we have seen 32 eligible members. So I'm going to roll it up. So we'll be going to roll it. 33 eligible members, and we see that gaming 98. Congratulations for joining us, and you are the winner of today's liquidity candle along with the mentorship. You can find link below this video in the description for the website. You can visit the website and then let us know using the contact us page to send you we need your email address to deliver you the access to the course and everything. So with that said, thank you, and yeah, absolutely appreciate your support, guys and girls. Always stay managed with the trade, and thank you. We'll be coming on live again tomorrow to trade again all of this as tomorrow also news. So we'll be covering that as well. Thank you, and we'll see you soon trading live together.